now?
We can hear you now, but we seem to have lost video on YouTube.
Yeah,
We've lost video on YouTube.
possibly.
Yeah,
Holy
not
shit.
possibly. There's no
What?
video.
All right, let me go to my dashboard.
Ah, there we go. Now it just started again.
Oh, it's back on?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me check all my.
I don't
It's a
have it,
different
so
window. It's a different window.
It's a
let me
different
just
window?
Yes.
Okay. It says I'm streaming to both of them. I have
There we go.
one viewer on. Boy, howdy shit. Did I lose signal?
Yes.
I must have lost the signal, is what I'm thinking.
Yes. We have a new stream up in YouTube. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
Now.
if everybody give it a big thumbs up, that would be great.
Nope.
Yep.
There it went again, didn't it? Bernie?
No, we're still up.
Oh,
We're still up
man.
live, John.
This is not good. Uh,
We're we're
Can you
still
hear me?
live, John.
There might be a
Yes.
delay, but it's still
oh,
on
man.
mine.
That's not good.
Uh,
We're still live, John.
Yeah, but we can't hear him now. So maybe he's
And
not.
now we lost sound. Can they hear us?
Uh,
But they can hear us. Sound again. Yep, sound like we lost sound.
Wait, I hear.
On and buttons.
I'm indoors.
All
Hey,
right.
John,
Hi. Can you
you
see?
back?
I
We can
think
hear
I'm
you.
back. Can you? That was the problem. I got it. Thank you very much, Travis. Yes, I don't know. My little, it's called the Beacon app. It's what controls the sound. All of a sudden it goes to crap and I have to restart the damn thing, but I had to restart it twice.
Oh,
Anyway,
shit
damn.
happens.
Shit happens. It falls under that. Anyway, how are y'all doing?
Better than you, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's been that kind of day. It's been that
Yeah.
kind of day. Hey, let's start this thing off. I want to thank Peter. Peter came in right at the start of the gate tonight and came
He
in with a
did.
$50 donation. Peter, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Go to the tire fund. I got to buy. I went and got my flat tire fixed today. Got
Oh,
the tire
good.
fixed. Yeah. Then the guy comes out and says, "Oh, by the way, look at this big bubble on the side of the tire." I went, "Oh, okay." Look, poor Michelle Beam. Have to smoke two reefers. Well, you know
I
what they
know.
say, darling. Smoke two in the morning, two in the afternoon. Smoke two joints before you smoke two. Anyway. Miss Chick, you were going to say?
No, I was reading the same comment.
Oh, were you?
Only two? That's
Only
my question.
Yeah. You know
I
what
didn't
they
give
say,
a damn.
puff, puff,
Only
pass,
two?
baby. That's the way
Right?
it goes. Anyway,
But thank goodness for Travis, huh?
yes.
The technical genius
He is
behind it
right.
all.
He's sitting out there with Mama right now. But yeah, he's my guardian angel on this stuff. And I just, nowadays, all I have to do is unplug and run and go out there in the hallway and yell, Travis, and he's already coming. So yeah,
Right on.
he keeps everything going. But
Mhm.
we're gonna revamp the studio here pretty quick. He bought me some new
You
shelves
know,
for some
we
stuff.
all should have a Travis in our life.
Don't we?
Yeah.
We all need one,
Yeah.
and a Tyler too, and a Tyler too.
And Tyler too.
He is
Yeah.
doing his fair share also.
Maybe the
But
new
when
one,
it comes to
Tyler.
the tech stuff, yeah, Travis is my
Yeah,
go-to
I'm the
guy.
Travis in my house.
Yeah, and keeps
So,
me out of trouble, or gets me in trouble, one
yeah,
of the
you
two,
want.
depending on what button I hit. Anyway,
Yeah,
are y'all ready for a
the
debate?
technical issues are in the
Yeah.
room with John and the buttons. That's the message I put
Yep.
out.
And goddamn, keep threatening, but
So the
anyway.
debate. Is there going to
Yes.
be one, John, or are we still on debate watch because
You know, I'm
somebody
still on
might
debate watch, but it looks like I guess we're
stick
gonna
his
go
shit
through
in
with
his
this shit.
pants?
You
Okay,
know, they
let's see.
lifted the gag order partially on him today.
Partially, yeah.
Oh,
Partially.
he
That'll give him something to
that's
say.
not good enough.
I know.
I know.
I know. He'll screw it up, but
I want to see Joe come out and start just punching him. Just keep punching him. He's got plenty of ammo to pull out on him. You know,
well,
you can
here's
talk
the
about the
thing.
good things, you know, and talk about what he's done, but every time he gets done
How about
talking, leave him with a punch, you know. And here, take that.
constant referral to the 34 felony
Yes,
charges? Okay, how about
it,
that for one?
is
And then
convicted
let's compare
of sexual
records
assault.
because here's the thing, John. It's
Heh,
not like this asshole doesn't have a record already that we can actually compare what he's done to what Joe Biden has done.
Indeed, indeed.
How about we talk about
And I'll
something
take
substantial
I'll
like that?
take Joe Biden's record any day. Just you know, you can pick a subject, but I like looking at the jobs report every damn time it comes
How
up.
about the stock market? If you want
Oh,
to
the
talk about
stock
the
market,
stock market,
is it cranking?
fuck yeah.
Good.
If you
well,
got
that'll
stock,
be up to the
Yeah,
moderators. If
I'm
they
not
have
in that game,
questions.
but it does.
You
It
know what
tells you
I'm
where the
more
economy
worried
is.
about? It
Huh?
isn't so much. What I'm worried about, it's not so much about what either one of them is going to say. It's
Yeah.
going to be how they look. And do you remember? Well, you're probably not even quite old enough to remember, but I've seen the
yes.
videos of the Nixon
Oh yes,
Kennedy debate.
yes.
Yes.
Do
Nixon
you
and Kennedy.
realize, John, that Nixon didn't come off very good? It wasn't like he didn't debate well. He just didn't. He was
Nixon looked
nervous,
like he was under a
sweaty.
spotlight with the question being asked, where were you on the night of January 5th? You know, that
Right,
kind of
but
shit
that's
looked like he's under
but that's
interrogation.
only for the people
And
that
you know
actually
what?
saw him. It was also on
But
the radio, and the people that only listened, they thought favorably of the debate on the
yes,
Nixon end. So what I'm worried about is the focus here is going to be after the debate, how old somebody looked or how feeble somebody looked.
Yeah.
It's not even going to be about what they say.
no, it's not. You're right. You're absolutely. And here's another
There may be a
problem with the debate. We're 5 months out. Nobody gives a shit. And who the hell is going to
Right.
remember 5 months ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody. Everybody's going to be watching this to see
They're
because
just
of the fact. I think the big draw is going to be really for entertainment purposes because we all know Donnie's walking into a room with no teleprompter, nobody to stand there and tell him what to do, nobody in the audience to play off of. He's got an empty piece of paper and a pen and
and
a
this
bottle of
will
water.
absolutely change nobody's mind
And
on anything. It really won't.
And what?
and
It won't change
and
anybody's mind about
no, it's
anything.
not. But here's the real. What you're going to see is Trump on stage when his mic is cut and he
Yeah.
can't talk out loud.
That will be
Oh, he
fun.
will be talking.
Yeah.
It just the mic won't pick it up. I
It's
will. I
happened,
do
John.
believe he's going to
And
be
that's
trying to interrupt
the
him.
show we're going to see. That's
Well,
the shit
I'm
we're
more
going to
worried about Biden, who can hear him even though the mic is off. Will try and
Right.
shush, and I hope he tries to just ignore him. For the
Well,
most part.
Biden is going to be the adult in the room, okay?
Mhm.
And the rest of them are going to play off of that.
I'm
But you know
looking
how
for
you
another
get that
quote
one
coming out of this
child that
debate.
irritates the hell out of you, and you just can't stand it anymore, and you tell them to shut up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm kind of looking for Joe to be saying when he's in that room at some point.
And I hope
Just
he
look
doesn't.
at him and say, "You just can't shut up, can you?" Something to
Yeah.
that effect. Because you know Donnie's going
Yeah,
to be
well,
over there rattling his brain out.
Yes.
Anyway, look who's
I
in the
just
room.
hope he ignores it.
Look who's here. You see that?
Hey there, Aussie. How
Hey,
you doing?
Dave.
Hello, hello,
hi,
family.
Aussie.
How are you?
I'm doing
Long
Hello,
fine,
time
buddy.
no
How
Bernie.
about
see.
you?
Hello, Mitchy Chick. Hello, John, and um, my best wishes to Marsha. All my
Thank you.
love,
Thank you.
and all my hate and intensity to. I've written his name down. That guy that offended you last time.
Well,
He gets around on YouTube, mate. This Tony D guy. He is quite often having a shot at Bo of the fifth column. And Bowie's replied to this Tony D, guys. He's an arsehole.
oh man.
So,
Can we talk about this in the blue room afterwards, please,
yeah,
guys?
Let me,
let me change the subject. Let me change the subject. I'm
Wait.
sorry, John, you carry
Hang on
on.
for a second. Hang on for a second, Ozzy. John, your mic just did the fuzzy thing again.
Yep. I
Yep.
caught it.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna have to do it again. I need to just replace this little system. I need to get my new sound system because this thing just keeps screwing up on me.
Okay, find my stuff on here. There it is. She's um no.
I'm listening right now.
We need a lip reader, Bob says.
He's actually still carrying on with the show.
For the hearing impaired,
Oh, that's better.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Now, I do not want to get into a discussion about what happened the other day, but I will say this and then we'll move on. I do apologize for losing my temper the other day. I should not have done that. I should have let that slide by and just not even call it out. I don't care who it was. I've always said that anybody is welcome at this table. Anybody is welcome into that chat. That was more my anger coming out than anything else. And so I just wanted to put that out there and just, I shouldn't have exploded. This is a live show, and I appreciate every one of you that tune in every damn time to watch and participate in this shit.
Your sound is gone again, John.
Damn it! The
Yes,
sound
it
is
is.
gone again. Damn it! All right, here we go again. Son of a bitch. All right, here we go.
Kind of playing musical chairs or something.
He's been having problems with the sound for a while, hasn't he?
I think he let the puppies in there and they ate wires. That's what I think. I don't know.
Maybe, or they weed on something. It's got sugary connection between two wires and that sort of stuff.
That's all it takes.
Connection.
It's the soundboard that he's going through that's going out.
Is that the original soundboard from the day one?
That's what he said.
No, actually,
Yeah.
it's a new one. It's a new one that we put in at the same time we got the new computer. It's called a beacon, uh, and this little thing I have here in front of me controls the sound, and then the little computer thing there. But shit, I don't know. It keeps screwing up on me. I'm getting pissed off at it. It's not that old. I'm going to tell Travis just get another one, but I want to complain about this one, because it keeps dumping. Anyway, where were we?
Can I ask you, can I ask you, American people? I've seen it's been played over here quite often on the news. This young lady that's gone undercover and hooked Roger Stone and got that recording about what they've got planned for 2024. You guys are aware of all that? I don't see a lot of it on the news. Roger Stone declares this plan. They've got judges in their back pocket ready to go and all this.
I have no
It
doubt.
just seems very quiet.
I have no doubt they have some, Aussie. They've been planning this for a while. If you think this election's going to go easy, I got news for you, baby. It's not. It's not. They're recruiting people to be poll watchers, whatever that means. They're going to try to be there to intimidate people. They don't want a big turnout. Lower turnout means Donnie's getting better. Because those maggots are going to go vote. And the other maggots, their job is to try to prevent anybody else from voting. That's what I think is going to happen. You're going to see the same shit we had at polling places you thought last time was bad. Oh, no. They've had time to organize.
And we can get out there and we can be poll watchers too. And we can work the polls too. And they're not the only ones that can do that. We can do it too. And if you want to help your community, it's a great way to get involved.
Indeed. When we talk about doing Two for Blue, there's a damn good one. It is to volunteer at a polling station, because it's going to be hard to fill them this time, for obvious reasons, because of the aggression from the right. It is trying to worm its way into our society, into our voting systems, and they're not going to go away. So that's a very noble thing to do.
I just see this. I look at it and I'm wondering why the American people are not looking at it. And I'm not saying all American people. I'm saying I don't see it on the even the MSNBC, who is the most favourable towards the Democrats, but in reporting honestly. But I don't see this mention of the 2025 project or any of these stations going through it and saying this. And when you hear statements from Roger Stone who says, we are primed to go, we didn't do this last time, that's why we failed, it makes you wonder, are you in a hell of a shit fight in November?
Look what Steve Bannon was just hawking out of his stupid pie hole the other day.
Fight
talking about victory or death, and this is the time to rise up and all that bullshit. No, he's not trying to win an election. He's trying to raise an army. That's what he wants. He wants that power. Are they
trying to inspire another Timothy McVeigh type person? Because that's what they're doing.
That's exactly what they're doing. That is exactly the fear of a lot of people. It's his words and his insinuations. People that worship his ass, and there's plenty of them, they take that shit to heart. They want to please the glorious leader. That's what we got in these maggots. They would stand there and clap their ass off for him while he stands up there and talks about, oh shit. Did y'all see him again? He went to the water while you're taking a shampoo and it's drip, drip, drip. Who the fuck in that crowd didn't have water to wash their hair? I want to know. Is he the only dumbass standing under a dripping faucet? Because evidently he is.
He said
it's
that
bullshit. It's a
ago.
lie that he just keeps a low water pressure there, but he pulled it out of his ass again. And I'm thinking, really?
You got to flush.
I want to see this debate,
you got to
man.
rinse your hair 10 times. I mean, who showers then rinses his hair? I mean, washes their hair then turns the water on. That's what he said, and he's
Yeah, you wash your hair up, then you turn the faucet on. Really? Is that how you do it? Man wouldn't know how to wipe his ass.
No wonder your shit's not going down the toilet when you press the button. This guy Trump is a weapon, but he's a weapon of self-destruction. That's what he is.
You need a map to follow his comments.
You do, and that's how come I'm
Oh.
looking forward to the debate, because he will not have anything to lean on. He's going to be out there by himself. Can you imagine where his mouth is going to go? Hey, let me catch up real quick, because Hugger Greeter TK came in with a $5 donation. Hugger, thank you very much. And Silly Bebo came in with $2 and said, would you like a Blue Yeti Nano microphone one? Would you like a Blue Yeti Nano microphone one? Well, whatever that is. Well, of course, Yeti. I know a Yeti. Ain't that what you put ice in and beer?
They're asking you if you want a microphone. It's called a Blue Yeti microphone.
I'm sure Travis would know what that is. And Travis would probably, if he was sitting there, Travis would go, yes, Dad. Yes, because here's the deal. Hold on. I owed Silly Boo Boo that. I told you that we're going to have some renovations here. We're going to change the backdrop. We are also going to, there was a table over here when we first started where Travis sat. It's not there now. We want to bring that back, move this out a little bit so I can have a guest in here if I can get one. And I know a few that I know might stop by. And so there's things in the work that we want to do.
Oh, look.
So
What's that microphone you're using, John? What brand is that?
Don't let me lose my sound again.
No,
anybody?
Can you see a name on it?
Nobody.
What?
No sound.
What?
He can't hear us.
No sound.
Hello, John.
Okay.
No sound. Oh, bullshit. Damn it.
The sound is.
Here we go again.
The sound is working,
This is
John.
pitiful.
He can't hear us.
see.
No,
The
it's-
sound-
There
He
we go
can't hear
again.
he can't hear us. Okay.
It's his ears this time. Probably. So what is he up to?
It's probably restarting. How's your weather in America at the moment? Very hot?
They can hear
Where are
us.
you standing?
They can
Hey?
hear us. YouTube.
On YouTube they can hear us, okay? Well, there you go. Well, it's just what, the chat or the YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel can hear us.
I think John's the only one that can't hear.
Exactly.
Well,
Because yeah, they can hear.
okay, yeah, I got an answer. Yeah, we should sort of, what do you think, Bernadette? Hanging in wait or have a
All right, if I didn't lose anybody.
Uh,
I heard a sigh. I heard a
okay.
sigh. Oh wait. Stop that
We
shit.
could. Oops. We could hear you. You just couldn't hear us.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Well shit, I apologize for everything tonight. Got all sorts of screw ups going on around here. Ah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you got a gremlin in the works as well.
Yeah, I got a gremlin that's well, it's Travis is all because I let I don't know, I didn't check my emails, I guess. I let our domain name slip, bluedotintexas.com.
Oops.
Yeah, that went away.
Oops.
But through the wonders of Travis and enough money, we got it back. So
Yeah.
it is active again, but yeah, it was down. But we got it back. We were afraid. Travis was afraid of that because he's afraid somebody's going to,
Snatch
try
it
to
up
grab,
real quick.
snatch it up for nefarious
Then you never
reasons.
get it back.
And may never get it back, or you'd have to pay somebody an exorbitant amount to get your shit back. Anyway. Hey, talking about getting your shit back. Hey, Randy, how are you? Randy.
We can't hear you, Randy.
Oh shit.
Oops, and he's gone.
Randy. Oh, he went away. Here.
Hey, John, I've got something for you. You know your pet peeve about how much you say this, which I agree, the CEOs of these companies make too much money.
Yeah.
And that's why we're paying so much.
Sure.
Did you see the guy in front of Congress the other day from Boeing, the CEO, and the question was asked of him by Josh Hawley. Mr. Blue, whatever your name is, what is your annual income, your salary? And he went, and he said, well, it's an easy answer, you know, it's just a number.
Sure.
And he said, $38.9 million for a year, Mr. Hawley says. Yes. And that, sir, has gone up, hasn't it, since last year? Yes, it has. How much did it go up this year from last year? 43%. He got a 43% pay rise. After all the failures Boeing had through the year with windows falling out and doors falling off and shit like that, he goes from $20 million to $38 million a year. Well job. Good job. Good job.
Called stock buybacks.
Yes.
It's sickening. It is sickening.
It is sickening.
Yeah.
And yet they got people on the shop floor.
Over again.
Oh, it is. It's the greed within corporations throughout the world, not just America.
No, it's all over the world.
Throughout the world. Yeah.
You know, it's hard to get inflation down, not because Joe isn't trying his ass off, and he's succeeding, by the way, but again, corporations are not going to give up their profits easily. They had, you know, because it's the American way. When we got into COVID, prices went up because demand went up, supply went down, all that kind of stuff. We could see those dynamics working, but then those dynamics went away, and the price did not come back down. And if it did, it didn't come down by much, because that source of income for that corporation, I don't give a shit if you're talking about corn or cotton or oil. That profit is set. They're not going to turn that loose easily. And yes, go look at the CEO pay of all the major corporations. All of them, guess what? They're all very wealthy, and they send their regards. You know, so whatever it is you're having to pay for a can of beans, baby, it's more, a little bit more, because you know, the cost of that supply has gone down.
And the cost of your airline ticket to go visit your family, all that stuff.
Everything.
I mean, yeah. Did you see Matt Gates is in some big trouble lately? He's sort of
Matt Gates, he's under investigation again, ain't he?
Still in trouble.
Yeah,
Still.
They've got some charges to lay, haven't they? Apparently they've got 12 witnesses and 5 charges. This is what's been said over here. Sorry.
See, I miss all the good stuff.
12 witnesses, they've made statements. I don't know who they've made them to. I think it's not a grand jury. I think it's an investigator. And there's 5 suggested charges. This is from the ethics committee. So this is all recent.
Ethics.
This is all the last.
Yeah, a lot of that shit went out of the window in the last 8 years. That's how come I keep reminding people. The people that were tried to overthrow our government weren't outside the Capitol on January 6th. Those were the ones sitting in our chamber. And most of them are still there. Let me thank Mark Robinson, who came in with a $5 donation. Mark, I appreciate it very much. And Jake Sellers came in with a $20 donation and said, it's pretty sad, but Americans did this. The Apprentice. They are looking forward to a good, cheap fight. Joe will prevail. Biden, Harris, 2024. Indeed, Jake. But it is. A lot of it's entertainment, baby. A lot of it is entertainment for these people. It's scary as shit. And are you shitting me? Keith Beal just came in with a $10 donation. Keith, thank you very much. I hope all is well in your world, buddy. I'm glad to see that name pop up in there. You know, there's... If I see your name, we're still here, buddy. We're still here. Anyway. I'm sorry, my mind went momentary. George, are you with us?
You got to unmute, George.
You're muted up there, George. Anyway, while we wait for George, you were going to say, Ozzy?
This Florida thing, Judge Cannon. I see a reporting that 2 judges, very senior judges, in Florida, told her months ago to stand down because it looks bad and her actions are obvious. And apparently 2 federal judges had chatted with her as well, only recently saying you should stand down. And she said no, but apparently she's married to a guy who used to be a mate, whose father is a mate of Trump's. And for the love of me, I've forgotten his freaking name. But I will try and post it on the Discord thing. It's an article, and I'm not sure whether it was the which podcaster that put this up, but I did save it. But the person she married was the son of a gangster type person that was friends with Donnie Trump, before he was president, and she's protecting. Sorry, Bennett,
go ahead, Ozzy. Finish your thought. She's protecting.
She's protecting her husband's father through Trump, or she's protecting Trump because of her husband's father's connection to Trump. That's where it all lies, apparently. No more than that I do know. But I do know that she's married to a very good friend, whose father is a very good friend of Trump's, and his father is a gangster type figure, a white collar crime type person.
Okay, and speaking of Judge Cannon.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm talking to the people of the United States of America right now.
Good.
She is the next in line for the Supreme Court. If you don't believe me, figure out what the fuck she's doing in her court. You heard what Ozzy just said. She is being groomed for the Supreme Court. Let that asshole into the White House. She's the 7th one on his court. Okay?
Bingo.
Which is the
Can you imagine that? I'm just sitting here in my mind, Judge Cannon. You're talking about
Let me finish,
Judge.
John.
Go ahead.
Let me finish, because I am dead set about this. She is being groomed for the Supreme Court. Everything she is doing, she is being told what to do so she can get there. She is bought and paid for. Let's not let him in the White House. Period.
I'm with Carolyn. That's scary as hell. That Judge Cannon, Judge Eileen Cannon, the one down in Florida. That dug me
and go make sure,
on the Supreme Court.
Everything ready.
You see that happen, and you know exactly what. Get your Handmaid's Tale red bonnet out or whatever.
But she's not.
Judge Alito and Judge Thomas, Alito and Thomas will be advising her on how to handle this.
Here's the thing. Thomas is about to be bought. Let that asshole in the White House. Thomas gets bought off the court. She sits next. Alito will follow. He'll take enough money to get his ass off the court too.
Maybe I've been out of touch, but I can't imagine a society that would accept that.
It's.
She has no judicial experience to sit on a high court. I know it doesn't matter to them, but that would be a clear sign.
Amy Barrett. Neither did she. And she's there.
If he gets back to the White House, they're setting it up so that Thomas and Roberts
and
Alito can go, and a new, younger version of them can get in there for 30 or 40 years.
Kavanaugh.
And Cannon is one of them.
And Roberts is young enough to stay on the court. Roberts is young enough to stay on the court. But they will buy Thomas's ass off the court, and Alito will follow if they give him enough money.
And that's how come we need to elect Joe Biden and then put Biden under a whole lot of pressure to increase the court. Go to 13. There are 13 judicial areas in this judicial.
There's 13 districts across the country. We get that part. Biden has said that he is not willing to do that.
I know that.
That doesn't mean that Congress can't do it. Congress can do it.
Then that's exactly what Congress needs to do. But that depends on us making it a Democratic Congress and a Democratic Senate. We need to retain the Senate, and we need to take control of the House, because if we don't, even if Biden wins, we're looking at another 4 years of a monkey house down there. 2 years. Another couple of years of just bullshit. Hearings over this kind of bullshit or that kind of bullshit. Just to waste time or to try to hurt the administration. That is all the
here's something
Republicans
else you
do
can
now.
imagine about the Supreme Court. You have Ginny Thomas, full insurrectionist. You have
Yes.
Judge Alito's wife, full insurrectionist. You have Cannon's husband, mobster son of a friend of Trump's. Is that what we want for our Supreme Court?
That
Because
is what
that's
we
where
have
we're headed.
for a Supreme
Let
Court.
that fucker back in and see
That's what
happens.
we have. I just don't
He
care.
knows
That's
that
exactly
people
what we
city-
have. We have a corrupt a court. We
The key
have
to the
one that
city
the American
of the
people have no
country-
faith in the court anymore. You can look at any of the polls. Nobody has faith in
The
the Supreme
world has
Court
no
anymore.
faith in
And
your
guess
court.
what? When Sotomayor, I think she wrote the dissent on the last judgment that came down on Lord forgive me anyway, look it up. Anyway, she on her dissent was written in a way because she did not believe the court because the majority of the court said that this decision on, damn it, it'll come to me, was a standalone issue and would not affect others. That's bullshit because the right to marriage, gay marriage is on the line. Contraception itself, we've already seen that, the attack on the abortion pill. Thank you, Dan. Already, those things are coming to the court, and we already have a 6-3 court. You give them a 7-2 court, shit, they'll do whatever they want. Like I said, get out your Handmaid's Tale outfit, because that's what's coming more or less. You think they want a white Christian nation. Everything is on the table again. We'll redo history for the last 150 freaking years. We'll redo every damn decision that went through the court, and do it again. Are y'all still there?
Yeah, we're
Well, you
listening.
know,
Okay.
it's like they're trying to make you isolationists. I mean, they don't
Yes.
want to be a part of NATO. They don't want to be a part of the United Nations, all that stuff. They want to be. Well, Trump wants this little America
America
all
first.
of his own around a
America,
Trump
only
fence.
America.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't
so
do
he can
that
bleed it
anymore
dry.
because we can't. You can't live in a bubble. What affects us here in the United States affects the world, and what affects
You
out
need
Europe
your allies,
affects
Trump.
us.
You need your allies, and
Yes.
you'll lose them fast under Trump.
Yeah,
Your
nobody
allies
wants.
are your trade.
We'll lose
They're
him
your
because
trade
he'll go
guys.
around kicking them all in the shins like he did last
Yes.
time. He is a
Yes.
puppet for Putin, and that's exactly his goal. He will hand Ukraine over to Putin with a bow. We'll pull all our support for Ukraine out, and he would just let Putin have his way, and then Putin would turn to the Baltic states, and guess what? So yes, what we do in this country affects the world. And I'm not ready to let this country in my lifetime
There's
slide into
also-
let's go into World War III.
There's
Bullshit.
also something
We can
else
do
Trump
better.
would do. He would cut
Huh?
Puerto Rico loose. He would cut Puerto Rico loose. That's what he would do.
Oh,
he
no,
hates
he doesn't
Puerto
want
Rico,
Puerto Rico.
doesn't he?
No, he don't
No.
want them. They're
He
more
would cut them
democratic
loose.
leaning.
But they have cost America with a lot of disasters. I remember the last disaster they had. He complained, Puerto Rico. You know, he was bitching about helping him with the. I think one was an earthquake and one was a tsunami or something.
Right.
2 disasters in 2 years under his presidency. But you know, he remember he threw the paper towels.
Yes. Oh, we all remember the paper towels. Boom,
Look,
I'm
the
helping. I'm
disaster-
helping. Shit.
The disaster was allowing this fucker into the White House in the first
There's
place.
your disaster.
As American
Yes,
citizens, we cannot allow that to happen again. He is a 34-count felon. Do you want that for president?
And there's more coming.
If you don't, register somebody to vote and take them to the polls
Yes.
and make sure they get there. That's one more vote than yours.
That falls under that
Do
2 for
something.
blue.
We cannot
All of us.
stand still and just bitch about this shit. We actually have
No,
to
we
get
have
up
to
off
actually
of our
do something.
asses and do something.
So,
If
and it's not
anyone's
hard to
out
do,
there
especially those
listening-
petitions. You can find those online all day long.
If anyone's
So,
out there listening that has bought, I'm saying it, anyone out there who's listening that has bought a Trump Bible, you're obviously a Republican or a MAGA or whatever, and you may be listening in, I want you to go to the back of the book, the Bible. If you can unstick the pages and separate them and get past the printed in Hong Kong or China, go to the back and read the Constitution, and you tell me what's missing. And I'll tell you what's missing, and no one's
well, go ahead and
noticed
tell
it.
me, because I ain't going to go buy one and get one of them.
Anything to do with slavery,
Good.
the rights of blacks, the rights of the disabled and the downtrodden, they're not in there. It's not in there.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
The 14th Amendment has been hashed. There is so much that's been cut out of his Constitution. That's what you don't get. What's in the back of that Bible is his Constitution. So have a look at the back of the Bible and compare it to the Constitution. There's a lot of words missing.
I'm thinking if it's a Trump Bible, he rewrote the whole damn thing.
It's a grift. It's a grift.
Yeah, it's just the grift.
And
It's the
anybody
money.
who pays $59.99 for a fucking Bible from Trump needs to be grifted.
Yeah.
Printed in China. Yeah.
I got
America
a
great.
word from Benita that I need to get out. I was speaking with my little lady this morning, and she came up with a wonderful acronym, and I'm turning it into a hashtag. Ladies,
What?
get ready. Hashtag
Ladies, get ready.
SWAT. Hashtag SWAT.
I like that.
Smart
I like that.
women against Trump.
Oh,
Smart
good.
women against
That's
Trump.
good.
SWAT. SWAT team.
Hashtag SWAT.
Hashtag SWAT. I like that. All right, Kevzy, that goes for gummies too. Yo,
So let's
you
get
gotta
that
go
going, y'all.
pull one out, buddy. You
Hashtag
gotta
SWAT.
go around the room.
Smart women against Trump.
Smart women against
That's
Trump.
what we
SWAT.
need to be. Because women's
Yeah,
vote
website.
is going to be imperative this time around.
That's good. I
You wanna
like
keep
that.
your rights,
We need to
you wanna
push that.
keep your uterus.
Hashtag SWAT. So if you're into
Hashtag
that,
SWAT.
as a matter of fact, I'm going to put it on my TikTok because I have certain things that I hashtag. And I'm going to put that on there. Because, well, I
That's
used to
for
get a lot of views
Miss
on
Anita.
TikTok. Holy shit. If any of y'all have visited TikTok, you will see all of my videos. They'll get like, I can't remember exact numbers, but we'll go with 9,000 on this one. We'll get 10,000 views on this one. We get 6,000 views on this one. And then the day I wore the Fuck Trump shirt that I got from Shaking Me Bones. I think I got it from Shaking Me Bones. Yes, I did. And it just says, it's like the Grateful Dead. My Grateful Dead shirt. And it says, fuck Trump. And that Grateful Dead skull, and it's throwing a finger out there. That view, I got 30 views the first day. I think it's up to like 100 and something views now. But everyone since, they cut me off. They have whatever they call that.
They put you
They're not
in
allowing
TikTok
it to be
jail.
seen. Yeah, I'm in
Censored?
TikTok jail, I guess, because the videos I'm putting up on TikTok are getting extremely low views. We're talking less than 100 or something like that. So yeah, I went from thousands of
Put
views
them out,
to.
John.
Huh?
Hey, you
Oh,
know
I
what?
keep putting.
They
Fuck 'em
fly
if they
over
can't
here
take a
on
joke.
YouTube, so
Yeah.
Put
Oh
them
yeah,
on
we're
YouTube.
doing outstanding on YouTube. I just want to point that out. Welcome to all our new members on YouTube and on Facebook, because those numbers have jumped substantially. And I suspect the closer we get to election time, more and more people are going to be interested in wanting to use their voice. And I remind everybody out there, you can go to, well, now you can. You can go to abluedotintexas.com. There's a link there to Discord, the app that we're using right now. It is a free app. There's no charge to anything. Follow the instructions there. You can come in and use your voice in this room at any time. Like George. George,
like
did
me.
you get that thing
Just
figured
like
out
me.
yet? No.
it's probably a good thing to come with headphones attached because it works a lot better with headphones than
Yeah,
with not.
Bluetooth, don't Bluetooth. No Bluetooth.
Can I
Yeah,
bring
you're-
up a subject, guys? Can I bring up
No.
a subject?
No.
I was right. Okay. I'll shut
Okay.
up.
No, Dave, I'm chitting you. Go ahead.
I was watching a part of Trump's speech that was highlighted by the Midas touch, and I had to have a laugh. But I thought to myself, wow, this is where his mind really is. He suggested that migrants have a fight to get in, or have a fight club, or a,
Oh yeah, Migrant Fight Club. Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
a
It'd be
idiot.
great for you. Raise some money. You know, pay off the national deficit and shit like that. We just get a
No.
fight club going, and all the migrants get to fight, and you see who gets to win. Yeah, see who gets to
that
stay.
comes from these. That comes
Ain't
from
that
his
sad?
association with that boxer, that fighting club that he goes to all the time. What is that?
Yeah. He's
You
talking
think
to
he
those
knows-
people. That's what he's doing. He's talking to
violent
those people
people.
that end up at, I don't, my kids know me, I don't, a good
Gritty
boxing
those
match I'll watch.
people.
Don't turn on wrestling.
Yes,
I
he
don't
is.
want to watch WWE acting club at all.
And also, this debate, talking about Biden being tested for drugs, remember the White House had the highest, most illegal drug use in the history of the White House through their pharmacy. They
Well,
were getting fentanyl, they were getting
now-
all sorts of stuff.
his
They have
Dr.
they
Ronnie
have their
Johnson,
criminal doctor, Ronnie Johnson Jackson.
Ronnie Johnson.
Whatever his fucking name, right?
Johnson Jackson, yes.
Because he can't remember what his name is.
no.
This is
And-
what
And,
they
and,
want.
and
for
what are they doing
president.
now? They are really pushing this jacked up thing. Joe's going to come all jacked up. They're going to give him some jacked up. He's going to be jacked up. Every time I see Trump on, that's what he's running. That they're going to pump him
Injection.
up full of drugs. Yeah, I want that drug test. Yeah, how about you piss on that bottle too, buddy? Let's go. Let's
Yes.
run drug tests on both of
Injection.
you. Let's see who comes up clean.
And
So I think Joe will.
Bring in your son Don Jr. and I'll bring in Hunter Biden. They can
Yeah,
both
there you
do
go.
a
Let's
drug
do a
test.
piss test right there on the spot with both of those, because I'm thinking now Hunter's damn well going to come up clean, and I'm not too sure Donnie Jr. is ever going to. No, that boy's. And you know who really
He's
amazes
a
me
walking
is it his wife or Eric's wife? Who is the Republican National Chairwoman now?
Eric's wife. Eric's wife.
That's Eric's wife.
Yeah.
Can we slap on just a little bit more clown makeup with her? I'm just saying. Have you seen her,
I don't.
Yeah.
Christian?
Well, she's just
I don't
a
think so.
bootlicker.
The question is, where's Melania? Because that's who you haven't seen.
Who?
Yeah, yeah.
Melania?
Melanoma.
Who is this woman you speak of? I don't know her. Yeah, where
right,
is she?
You know,
Hey, you know where
the-
Jill Biden
the
is?
modeling naked first lady that we
You know,
used to have.
you know where Jill Biden is?
probably
right next
well,
to
she's
Joe.
probably on
Right
summer
next to
vacation
Joe.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing, or
Pulls
she's
out.
out there doing something good for the people that are struggling.
Yeah, you don't see that
Um,
in that Trump family. The only ones
No.
you see are
You
those
know, I
trying
watched-
to work a dime out of this country of ours. That's what the
I was
Trump.
watching
That's
Jerry
what I don't
Springer.
get. You don't see a shyster when it's standing right in front. He's in here to rape this country, to get as much money as power as he possibly can. That's all Trump cares about.
Look, I'm going to tell you guys again. It's not that they don't see it, the other side, the Reds, his followers. It's that they don't care.
Hey,
They
that's
don't
funny.
care.
The problem isn't that he's a corrupt, unethical moron, other words down here on this shirt. The problem is his supporters don't care. And
don't
I like
care.
wearing this shirt because it pisses a lot of people off, and I don't really give a fuck nowadays. Marsha's really
I was
after me because
watching
I've
a
been
Jerry
wanting to wear a few
Springer
more
show the other
t-shirts to
day.
town. It's like,
Now the question is do we?
Let's go.
Do we care enough to get up off of our asses and take
I
our
do.
butts to the polls?
I do, and I'll the thing is, everybody listening right now, I'm positive this. I'm positive. If you're tuned into the show, I know you're going to be there. That's not the question. The question is, we need to motivate other people to come too, your friends, your family, and for some of us, that discussion is very difficult to have. For others, it's like, hey, you going to the polls? Yeah. We can't control who they vote for, but if they're halfway decent people, I'm thinking they're going to go for Joe Biden. And let me thank Chuckster255, who came in with a $5 donation and out and said, how all my fellow Blue Dots doing this evening? Well, Chuckster, I didn't want to say anything, buddy, but we was just kind of wasting time hanging around till you showed up. So thanks for getting here, buddy.
John,
No, I'm just shitting you, brother. I appreciate the shit out of it. Chuckster's been with us a long time. Huh?
Long time.
I watched the Jerry Springer show the other night, and I
Yeah?
realised after watching it, I don't intentionally. It was on YouTube. It was one of the suggested videos to watch, so I
Right.
just clicked on it. I said to myself, I remember Jerry Springer, years ago. I don't know if he's still going, but yeah, I looked when I was watching it. After 10 minutes, I realised this is the MAGA crowd.
It
These
is.
people were that the way they act and the way they attack each other, even the audience. This is what MAGA is. This is like watching the interview of MAGA people. And
It is, Dave.
I just hope.
The maggots are not a serious political group. These are people, as I look at them, as these are the, fuck you, I'm voting for Trump, man. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. They don't know anything.
But
They
how do you
don't.
label them without insulting Americans or America? How do you label these? You can't. To say they're trailer trash is unfair because some very good people live in trailers because
Yes,
they can't afford
yes.
a freaking house.
It's not
You
an
can't say
economic
they're trailer
issue.
trash.
This is an attitude issue. You know, for a lot of maggots, you know, to them, patriotism is a bumper sticker. It's a slogan. You know, it's putting the flag out in front of your house. That'll do it. No, it doesn't. The flag doesn't mean shit if you don't put the meaning of it in there. We all know what that is. And now we got, what, some Supreme Court justice's wife out there flying it upside down. Fuck you, bitch. That's exactly what I say to anybody that flies that flag upside
That's scary.
down.
That is
Because you
scary.
don't know what the fuck that means. You're just using it
your
for your
top
little
judge-
social statement. Kiss my ass.
When your top judge flies a flag upside down, that is a scary message being sent from the top
That's a
down.
message to say, come in and drop the bombs right here if you have to. We're fucking being overrun. That's what that fucking means. And there's not enough fucking maggots in
Well,
this
it means
country to
no.
overrun
It
shit.
means-
They can gather their little army all they want. They can go out in the woods and jack off with each other while they hold their AR-15. I don't care. When it comes down the rubber road, some people are going to die for that. But they will not succeed. They will not take this country by force. I don't give a shit what you hear.
Nope.
That's
Well,
not
you
going
see,
to
these
happen.
judges are saying by
Are we
that
gonna
flag
have-
upside
are we
down
gonna have
and all
trouble?
the crap they're doing, they're saying we're above the law. The judge, your Supreme Court
That's exactly what
judges
she's saying.
are-
Oh, you see the judge's wife already out there talking about she's going to come up with 100 different kind of flags. What was that, Vermergo or whatever it was in Italian? For shame, you know, for the pride flag. Really? Are you gay?
But she lied.
If you're not gay,
She
shut your
lied.
mouth. It doesn't bother, you know, it's not in your bedroom, I guess. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not in there poking around to find out.
But she was caught in a lie. She was interviewed by the police, and she
Don't
declared
matter.
dates. The dates didn't line up. She lied about the whole thing. It was proven by
Do
the
you expect
dates.
anything else out of them, Dave?
No,
No.
this is what I'm saying. It's like America has lost its. No one wants to speak up. Is just scared of this statement. It's political. It's political. You're trying to kill Trump politically, and this is what seems to be the weapon of fear. Don't attack the judges. Don't make the judges be accountable because it's political. Don't make Trump. Don't charge him. It's political. Don't attack the judges.
So the
helping
answer
Trump,
to
it's
that is
political.
their expectation is, well, we can't
Fuck.
do anything to Trump because we're just doing it for political motivation. No.
Yes.
You do a crime, you know, and he's already been convicted 34 felony counts by a jury of his peers in New York. These are people that live the same place he does. This is not a sham court of bullshit that he talks about. He's going to
No, these
appeal
are
it. Let's see what the
grand
appeal does, because I don't think he's going to win on appeal. The evidence is pretty freaking laid out plain. Did he break the law? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Now what is the question? On July 11th, we're going to find out. I'm waiting on that flag to fly. I am. I'm waiting on that flag to fly.
Because
I want to hear that verdict.
appeals should not rely on the. Oh, it depends what judge hears this appeal, whether you get away with it or not. That means that the judges are using different laws.
He
different
can
judges or-
appeal all he wants
you know?
after the verdict. Can't do shit till then. You don't know what to appeal. Well, he's appealing, you know.
How do you
You're
fix
guilty.
it, John? How do you fix it?
We
I know
vote.
we're going to vote. I know.
We vote.
No, but
Biden
you're
in.
right, Dave. We need to be, you know, you're right, Dave. What do we do? And that's a damn good
Well,
question. As a society of us, we have to be involved in this society. That's how we built this society. It was by the participation of all of us in everything from the presidential election down to your local politics, down to when they build a new school or whatever. There's issues going on in your county and your district that you need to pay attention to because it's for the benefit of all of us. And if you let the Republicans get there, it's going to be for the benefit of some of them. And you ain't on the list, neither am I. It is the Democrats that have always...
Your show won't be on, John. Your show won't be on. Midas Touch won't be on. A lot of shows won't be on because he'll have total control over what media is displayed to the public.
I'm not shutting this microphone down. Not for a long time. I may go away for a little while for personal reasons, but I'm not going away ever because this thing is it's not in abstract for John. All I have to do is go walk out my door. That's it. Do I trust calling my local sheriff to come to my house to my rescue? No, I don't. I think they're going to stop and get some donuts, maybe some coffee, cruise by there, before they get to my fucking house. That's the confidence I have in where I live. It's a mile from me to that road down there that leads to get the fuck out of here. So this is not an abstract thought for John. I got signs pointed at my ass down the street. They don't have to look for somebody to hate when it comes to politics. I'm right here at the end of the street. And that makes me and my family somewhat uneasy sometimes. And but on that same token, you're going to get in my face, you can only expect one response from me. And that is, I'm right back, if not worse. Hold on just a second. Huh?
I fixed mom a plate with meatloaf, potatoes, corn, green beans. She ate everything.
All of it.
She ate everything. And I didn't fucking do little pieces of meatloaf. I gave her 2 slices.
Good.
So
Good. Good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay.
John, someone's got their hand up down there. I don't know if you want
I'm
to bring
sorry.
them up.
That's Sparky. Let's get Sparky up here.
Sparky,
I'm sorry. That was yeah, where was I?
That was the
It's not in the
Marcia
abstract,
report.
baby. That was a Marcia report. And Travis came in to let me know that they had made meatloaf as per Marcia's recipe, and mashed potatoes and corn and green beans, and Travis had made her a plate with 2 pieces of meatloaf, and Marcia ate every bit of it.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, that's reason to celebrate around this house right now. Yes, and I know why. I know why. See. Because I gave her a couple more edibles. If they're not going to prescribe it for her, and I'm talking about Marinol, I guess, is the drug that she was on in the hospital. And we came out of the hospital, and the doctor, our normal doctor, and our normal doctor says, "Oh, that's the."
This is my first time here.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
John, we
Yes,
are
dear.
buffering on YouTube,
Oh shit.
and it just stopped. So.
It's just come good.
Well, that's because Sparky
you guys
came in the
can
room.
talk.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I must blew something up, huh?
Oh, really? What are you going to do? Are you going to throw it at me like a dog, like I'm supposed to sit over here and catch that shit? Hand it to me. Excuse me while I test
Have
this
a bite.
meatloaf.
Anyway, hey, John, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can, Sparky. How are you
All
doing?
right, good deal. I'm just a blue dot from Tennessee. I live in one of the reddest states in the Union.
Oh,
And man,
welcome to the crowd,
I
buddy.
am so proud
know.
to find y'all and find y'all's channel. I've been watching you for a little while on YouTube, and man, y'all are like a lifeline to me. I'm telling you.
Well,
We're glad to
Sparky,
hear
I
that.
appreciate you saying that.
Yeah,
I appreciate
man.
you saying that because there
Yeah,
are
yeah.
a lot more blue dots than you think in
Yeah.
these red states. So when you're looking at Tennessee, don't think, oh, that's solid red. Everybody's a redneck. No.
Oh, some Tennesseers in here. We
Got a
got
lot
some
of Tennesseers in here.
Well, good,
So,
good. I'm
in
glad.
every state.
Because I know in my county, I done a little checking. In my county, 98% are damn Trumpers.
Yeah, near me too. Now, Corpus Christi as a city is blue. But out here where I live about, I don't know, 25 miles or so from town. Yeah, it turns red real quick. It turns red real quick. But,
Sparky, do you get into conversations with those people in your town? Do you have a conversation with the people that like Trump, and does the conversation go well, or are they aggressive, or what's the demeanor of the people? Are they
well around my area, of course, my wife, she does Facebook and I do YouTube, and that's about all we do.
Right.
And man, I tell you what, they get rougher on Facebook. My wife has jumped down their throat a few times, and she tried to be nice about it, but I mean, they just gobbled her up, and she just shut up. I said, okay. She said, all right, fine. Y'all believe whatever you want to believe. I'm out.
It was just pointed out in the chat. If you haven't heard him, I think most of y'all have. Tennessee Brando.
Yeah.
You think that boy's red? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. There's a voice.
Tennessee Brando was the one that brought the attention to me when I watched his video to the back of the Bible and the missing passages out the Constitution.
Yeah.
That was Tennessee Brando that brought that up.
He does his homework. You bet your ass. Yeah. The voices that you hear, Tennessee Brando, Texas Paul, we're just regular people. They got tired of this shit, got something to say, and my God, it's social media nowadays. What all you got to do is turn on your camera, turn the freaking camera on, and that's how I got started. Because I was into politics for a long time, but when Trump came on and I had been on the air prior under Bush, but when Trump came along, oh no, this is a whole different ball game, and I wasn't about to let this go through. With me standing by saying nothing. I'm old. If I don't speak out now, just when am I going to do that? In my life, when I look back, I've lived a pretty damn well honorable life. I'm proud of my service to my country. I'm proud of the life I try to live. I'm proud of just trying to be a nice guy every fucking day, because I have plenty of reasons not to be. And so it takes an effort. And oh shit, I forgot where I was going with this, because I got to thank Bob K, who came in with a $2 donation and said, John, well, thank you, brother. John is a lifeline to thousands, including me. I don't know about a lifeline, Bob, but I think we're all holding on to the same life raft. And we gotta make it together. Ain't none of us getting out of this shit if we don't act as one when we come to that voting booth. And I want to put out a big old thank you to Shaking Me Bones, who came over with a very nice donation and said, he who hath not a uterus should shut the fucketh up. That's Philippians 13:13. And she's right. Because why ain't my thing working?
Hashtag swap.
Oh, there it is. No. You know why? Because I didn't have the damn button hooked for the... There you go. There you go. That's for you, Shaking Me Bones. Shut the fuck up, bitch. 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 If you ain't got a uterus, you ain't got a say in that shit. That nothing... And they're pushing that. They're pushing that issue in this election. Abortion. The women's health issue is high on the ballot. And it needs to be, because after that, like I said, comes gay marriage, it comes contraception in its basic form. I don't even know if they'll be able to still buy rubbers at the store.
Comes every freedom you can think of.
Everything. They'll back this shit up and make it into what they want, a money-making
They're
profit.
already making progress on marriage equality.
Yes, that's going to be the next...
Handing down... Within the next week or so, they should be handing down this case out of Ohio that is a ban against abortion, and the United States government went in and tried to demanded that they would hold federal funds against any hospital that doesn't apply the. There's a law that says that it's called the emergency. Hang on for a second. I'll tell you in just a second. It's about emergency rooms having to give medical care to people in states of an emergency. So if a mother comes in and she's pregnant, she needs an abortion, they need to give that care. It's a state's rights law, and don't be surprised if SCOTUS falls in line with Idaho on this, because that seems to be their game plan, is to allow states to be able to do whatever the fuck they
have
want
an
to.
extreme
Even
right
though
agenda
federal law
because they
supersedes
know they
state
have the
law.
court in their pocket. Everything that the right has been wanting to do for so long, a marriage equality being high on the list, baby. You don't think the court's going to overturn that shit on some biblical message they got? Hey, Trixie, thank you very much. Trixie just became a Patreon member. Thank you.
Right on, Trixie.
Thank you. We'll put your name in the
You
credits,
can
baby.
become a Patreon
John,
member.
it's almost like they want women to stay home and breed, feed, and tend to a house. And
didn't that
that's
old boy just give a little speech at graduation to a college the other day, stating just that? That women
Yes.
should go home and basically cleave unto your husband, build a house.
breed and feed the family and build the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put some
he was
flowers on the
rehearsing
windowsill.
politics.
We
Yeah, I'm sure
expect
he'll
an
be running
apron,
something soon.
shit like that.
He's
Father
got
knows
his new
best when he
DP.
walks in the door. She's right there with an apron on, just rainbows and unicorns sparking out everybody's eyes. That's what they want. And that world never existed. Never did.
Let's just have a little touch of fun here, guys. I want to tell you about a priest that was walking down the street in front of me the other day, and there happened to be a young boy playing with some liquid on the footpath, and this liquid was making smoke and burning things. This lad and the priest said to the young lad, "What are you doing?" The young boy said, "I'm burning things."
Burning.
Well,
shit.
what do you got there in the bottle of acid? I've got acid.
Acid.
Priest says, "My lord, that's just, you don't play with acid. What are you, 10 years old?" Yeah, it's okay. I got it from school. Well, the priest says, "Look, son, I've got a bottle of water here. It's called holy water. Much better for you to play with. I rubbed some on a pregnant woman's belly the other day, and she passed a beautiful baby." And the boy said to the priest, "Well, it doesn't matter. That's nothing. I rubbed this on my dog's bum and it passed the Mercedes."
That's fast, Dave. That dog was moving, buddy.
He was moving, mate. Yeah, the dog run the race. It was a winner.
You ain't been pouring none of that shit on them dogs, but have you, Uncle Fatty?
Bible were pretty sticky, weren't they?
Weren't they? Uncle Fatty, how are you?
Doing awesome, you guys. Doing awesome.
Hey, wait a minute, Shannon. I got to respond to this comment in there. We just got to clarify shit. We just got to make sure. Shannon recommends the sisterhood needs to hold a national no nookie strike against Republicans, right? You're talking about Republicans, right? Just wanted to clarify.
That's the best contraception of all. That's the best contraception of all. Cross your legs, ladies. Cross your legs.
Hey, don't spread that shit too much.
Well, you gotta fight back somehow, guys.
Hey, I imagine if there's a Democratic woman in the household and Republican husband, I think that's probably already in play. I'm assuming. I don't know how that works, but who was it? Oh, Carvel and his wife. He's big pundit for Democrats. She was a big pundit for the Republicans. I always wondered about that. What was her name? I can't remember right now.
Kellyanne Conway.
James Carvel. Was it Carvel?
It's the Conway.
I think so. Huh?
No, it's Carvel, and I think her name was Matlin or something like that.
Mary Matlin or something like that.
I don't think her first name was
Carolyn
Mary,
says Mary.
but
Madeline?
Hurt my leg.
I can't.
They're guessing on YouTube.
So what's going on in your world, Fatty?
Well,
What?
same shit, different day up here in old North Idaho, buddy. Just writing some legislation that the whole rest of the country can try to implement. You know how we do it up here.
Boy, howdy shit. Y'all been busy, huh?
46 ladies.
Is the mood in America getting more? Do you think they're getting more divided, or is it settled down, or is it more aggressive? I'm wondering, when you walk the streets these days, is there this Trump stuff everywhere? You know, is there banners everywhere, Trump and all that sort of crap?
You know, they said that the Antichrist would come and his followers would wear the mark of the beast on their foreheads, right? Kind of like that red they're wearing, right?
Hi, Pauline.
Oh, the cap.
Yeah, there's a lot of red hats up here, man. It's. I mean, the guys are getting itchy, but you know they've been itchy for a while. But man, the rhetoric is really bumping up. Just coffee shop talk and gas station talk and the T-shirts and the flags. You know.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, big 4-wheel drive trucks and with their big flags, their big Trump flags, and American flags.
Reminds me today. See, I was out.
You know, I got $40,000 with the merchandise, but goddamn Joe Biden, I can't afford the cigarettes. You know.
Something happened today, and I had a thought, and I immediately knew I couldn't do that, and it pissed me off because I wasn't prepared. Had to go to where was it? Wally World, I think. I think it was Wally World. I don't know. I pulled up somewhere and parked, and lo and behold, there's a truck there, and it has got, oh God, Trump this, Trump that, all over the fucking thing. And it is just standing out like it's a sore thumb. And my first thought was, oh, perfect. And then I thought, oh, I didn't put them in my truck. Somebody sent me, wow, you're shaking me bones, sent me these stickers. And they are of the Grateful Dead, the skull. You see it? And just, like what was on my T-shirt the other day, and it says, fuck Trump right above it. Well, that's kind of what I wanted to do with it, is just wait till I see somebody with a whole bunch of Trump stickers all over it. And then just casually walk up and slap one of those stickers right in amongst all the other ones, so it's not conspicuous, unless you're looking or something, and just walk away. And then imagine just how long it's going to take them to figure that out.
Stink bombs work great.
I won't be there to see the reaction, but I can imagine in my anyway. Don't do that shit. That's defacing. But I just thought it was a good idea. I have a few people I'm going to give those out to, but yeah. John has.
John, can I mention
what?
Colorado, State Representative Richard Holdorf. Is it Richard Holdorf or Holdorf?
Holdorf?
He was being, Holdorf, I think it is. He was, once again, this Kyle Clark, this interviewer, debate moderator, he strikes again. He said to this guy, this state representative, Richard Holdorf, you voted against abortion, and you voted against birth control stuff, and yet you got a girlfriend that you paid for an abortion for. So are you saying to the American people that abortion's okay for you when you need it, but not for any other American woman? No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yes, that's exactly what they're saying, Dave. Yes, they are.
Yep. This guy got stuck into him, and he was a hubba, and his final word was, so what you're doing here is saying that your girlfriend needed an abortion, that's fine, and you paid for it, but the American women aren't entitled to that same.
I think the word abortion.
Next person.
To me, I don't like that word. Because abortion covers
start
a
calling
lot.
It what it is. Call it women's health care.
That's exactly what it is. Because there are a lot of reasons to for a pregnancy, either by intervention or by natural means.
23 different procedures, John. 23 different things that doctors do that are classified
under the abortion ruling.
You
And
know?
then they throw
46
that word
women,
out there like you're just
9,000.
up there with a coat hanger up there in the closet, you know, you're just digging
Well,
around or
you know,
some shit.
one of the
And
things that they keep, one of the lies that they keep perpetuating is that Democrats want to have abortions up until the day that the baby is born. And somebody the other day said, "Oh, they'll do it 3 days afterwards." This is
are you shitting
Yes,
me?
I
You know
bullshit.
who
seen
that
that.
somebody
It's
was? It was Donald Trump, and he was
bullshit.
standing on fucking stage when he said it again. He said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
And
they'll
you
have an
know what?
abortion right up to the 12th month. They'll even execute the baby afterwards."
Have
That's what
we
he said on
come to
stage.
realize that, have we come
Ex-
to realize that everything out of this man's mouth is a fucking
is
lie?
it came out of his
Yes.
ass. It smells like shit because it came out of his ass. The man doesn't know any statistics at all. He pulls
My
out whatever
point
out of his
is,
ass because he
my
knows the
point
people
is,
listening to him aren't going to go
okay,
look. They're not going to go look.
my,
They're going to take his word for it. But they are a minority compared to us. We are this blue wave. And if you thought it was big in 2020, oh baby, it's a tsunami this time.
Oh, I hope
See,
so, John. I
yes,
hope
sir.
so.
I am too, brother. I'm banking
What
on it,
about your
brother.
boy Robert Morris
And
down
I
there?
am. I believe in it.
Your mega church pastor down there in Texas got busted last week. Stepped
Oh,
down for his accusations of abusing the children's. Right?
yeah.
Your Trump
That
advisor,
guy.
mega church guy,
Yeah,
Robert
I know who
Miller.
you're talking about.
Stephen
Yeah, the
Miller.
guy that lives in a great big mansion and talks all about how benevolent he is while he lives in a great big huge
Yep.
mansion with a helicopter and his airplane and all that shit and several cars. And
Oh, yeah, him.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way Jesus would do it. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, Jesus shared his wealth to the people, and he raised money for the people. He didn't take money off the people.
That's right.
Okay.
You know,
Well, we're
today's churches don't do anything like they used to do when they were setting an example back in the 50s and 60s when disasters were happening and people were struggling. They got out there with soup kitchens. They raised funds to help families out.
isn't that
They
what the
furnished
Christian
families.
isn't that what the Bible says to do?
Yep.
They don't
Isn't that
do
what
it. They sell it. They sell it.
Yeah, they
They
sell
sell
that
it
shit real
today.
easy, but when it comes to it, it was Joel Osteen that refused to open up his church during the flood and wouldn't
Yeah.
let he
Yes.
didn't want riffraff coming up to the church. Are you shitting me? Yes, they
Well,
had
it's
to
do as I
force
say,
him.
not as I do.
That's right. That's exactly what it was. He was forced to open those gates. He did after it hit the news about what a jackass he was doing because it was a sanctuary. You know, the people are flood. Their houses are flooded, and you're going to close your gates to them. What is your job, man? Besides collecting money, because that's what
It's all
their
about
job
money.
is. I have more faith in the preacher that I found out in Fair, Texas, or some little hobnob town somewhere than I have any in these mega churches. These preach till you
Yep.
you know ones on TV and all that shit. You're not doing God.
Like Bernie
Corporation
said,
churches.
come
They're,
on.
they're corporate. They're
Well,
corporate churches.
they twist Christianity
They do
into their
They
own
do.
their own thing.
Into their
It's
own
not
image.
Christianity anymore.
They shift it into their own. They build it. They model it
Yeah,
after their own.
Yeah, it's some kind of mega god that they're worshiping now.
I guess.
now we got to
I
put
guess.
the Ten Commandments back in the schools down your way, don't we?
There's 4,200 religions in this planet. I'm just saying,
Yeah, just
4,200 religions. That's a lot of gods, man. I'm telling you. Hey, look.
Well,
And
yeah,
yet
we
the only, the only one
Huh?
that's working out to be
State comes down and wants to put their commandments up too, because equal rights. So got to challenge that law every 2-3 years now. Bunch of idiots.
Well, we're fixing to go out the door, but I've seen a couple people up there. I don't like walking out the door if somebody had their hand up there. ES 44, you with us? Hey, driver. Don't go to sleep on the wheel now. Let me see. Jorge, did you make it in here?
Well, John,
Oh, shit. He did.
it's getting late, but still,
What?
Trump's lawyers are arguing that the special counsel appointment
Oh, yeah, I
may
need
be
to get rid of him.
unconstitutional,
Yeah,
right?
unconstitutional.
Yeah,
Yep.
that special counsel, right, guy, just like John Durham that he appointed. Well, that may be unconstitutional, right?
Well, sure it is. Sure it is.
Well, which one is unconstitutional?
They're
that
both
you did?
unconstitutional. It's all. If it's about
Well,
Donnie, it's
which one?
unconstitutional. That's all there
If
is to
it's
it.
not this one, it's got to be that one. Which one? Which
They're trying to get the case thrown
constitutional
out
thing are you
on
doing?
the search warrant down
It's got to be
in
one or the other,
Mar-a-Lago.
right?
That ain't going
One of them's
nowhere.
unconstitutional, or maybe none of it's unconstitutional, and you're just
Well,
full of
now,
shit. You know,
Jorge, you know we're all waiting with bated breath to hear the
John,
decision out of the Supreme Court as to whether or not
I am.
somebody who
I'm,
holds a political office has complete
you know,
immunity over everything he ever farted out
my
of his ass.
underwear is getting sticky just thinking about it,
I'm
John,
telling you.
because you know America
Dude.
Incorporated is what it is. Anyway, I love you
Anyway,
guys. Just
love you
wanted
back.
to pop in and say howdy.
How's Nan doing?
Nan's lovely as always.
Good.
We
Oh,
just got
shit.
back from the lake yesterday, and we're planning to run off again as soon as possible.
We'll run out and get out there, buddy. Let me see, Jorge.
Okay,
I
I love you,
appreciate you
man.
coming in. Love you back. Let me see.
Give Marcia a hug for me,
I
man.
will indeed. Sparky, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh yeah, we're losing our audio. That's what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
So I guess we better wrap this up because I'm going to have to shut it down anyway. Before we get any farther, I want to thank Silly Bebo who came in with a $2 donation. Oh, she said check your post office box Thursday. Truck fund. Ah, look at her. She does spell fuck Trump. Oh, she did that on purpose. I see. Okay, it's an inside joke. Thank you, Silly Bebo. I will indeed. Thank you so much. But I'm losing my audio, so we better run through the goodbyes real quick. Sparky, appreciate you coming in. Thank you
Yeah,
very
man.
much.
I appreciate y'all having me. And I'll be coming back.
Come on back in here. We're here all the damn time.
All right, man.
Griping about
Appreciate it.
some shit.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You too, brother. Uncle Fatty.
Bye bye.
Yeah, buddy. You guys
Always
take
a
care. Have
pleasure,
good night.
brother.
All
Listen to
right.
Aunt Bernie. She knows what she's talking about.
Who's that?
Listen to Aunt Bernie. She knows what she's talking about, man. Just
Oh,
everything's
what
right
happened to
on the
Bernie?
money tonight.
Where'd Bernie go? Bernie's gone. Can't listen to Bernie no more. She's gone. No, Bernadette is very passionate about this because she's very knowledgeable. You know,
That's right.
Bernadette is not one that just sits around and looks at headlines. No, she checks shit out all the time, so she is extremely knowledgeable about what's going on, not only in Congress, but in a lot of places. So I rely heavily on both Misha and Bernadette.
Miss
So-
Chick, good to be with you guys. Ozzy Dave, take care down there.
I will.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Thank you. Yeah, buddy.
All right. Uncle Fatty, thank you. And Ozzy, thank you for
Yo.
coming in. Always appreciate it, buddy.
My pleasure, mate. My pleasure. Do you want me to leave you on another laugh, a quick laugh?
What's that, Dave? If we can hear you, go ahead.
Can you all guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
Okay. Have faith in God, people. Man was standing in his backyard and a flood comes along. Water's up to his knees. Search and rescue come along and say, "Sir, come with us. We will take you to a safer ground." "No, God will save me. God, I have faith. God will save me." They come back 2 days later. The water's up to the man's chest. "Sir, come with us into the rowboat. We'll take you somewhere safe." "No, my God will save me. God will save me." They go away. They come back the third time. They're in a helicopter. The water's up to his lips. And they said, "Sir, jump into the helicopter. We'll take you to safety. You're crazy. You're going to die. You're going to drown." "No, God will not do that to me." So they flew away, and he goes, "Gloop, gloop," and he drowns. He gets to heaven. He walks up to the pearly gates and goes straight through, goes to God and said, "God, I had faith in you. You were going to save me. I told everyone you're going to save me, and you let me die. Why?" He said, "For God's sakes, man, I gave you 3 opportunities. I sent 2 rescue crews and rowboats and a helicopter for you, and you didn't want to go."
Dumbass. That's what you died of.
Dumbass.
Dumbassitis. Yeah, if
God
you're, waiting
sent
on,
it to you.
if you're waiting on a deity to save you from anything,
That's the
don't
point.
hold your breath. Anyway,
Don't sit back and wait. You got to get out there and
gotta
vote,
do
guys.
something.
God
That's
will
what
not save you
you
from
might as well
trouble.
look at this election the same way. Anyway,
Yep.
Ozzy, take care of yourself.
Thanks,
Thank
mate.
you very much, brother. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it. And Miss Chick, are you still there, baby?
Yes, John.
Oh, thank you so much. I bet this is not going out well. So you got anybody you want to call out?
Well, I do. I want to call out right now Colorado, New York, South Carolina, and Utah. I hope you're all voting. New York won't be done for another, I don't know, half an hour maybe ish. So yeah, the rest of them will be later tonight. And I think that wraps up all the June voting. That will end it all for June. There's some at the end of July, July 30th or something. There's some more. But in the meantime, in the meantime, we have debates on Thursday. They will be broadcast on CNN, NBC, ABC, probably even CBS, C-SPAN, MSNBC, and I think even PBS. Some coverage starts at 7 p.m., but officially it begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square.
That's it, baby. You don't think I'm waiting on this shit? Now, the only question is, am I going to be in here or am I going to be in there? Mama hasn't decided. Normally, me and her will watch the debates together. And if that's possible, that's what we'll do. If not, we might be in here. I don't know. So, but
well, we might
here.
be able to do a regular little in here and then shut it off and go watch the debate.
That's what I'm thinking, and then after the debate, might go in the blue room. I had a wonderful time last night in a chat with some blue dots. Everybody had their camera on. It was nice to see other people instead of just me on the camera. Had a great time, and yeah. Anyway, anybody share this shit?
Actually, I picked out some love from YouTube. So we have Alex Chavell.
I'm really losing you.
Okay, well then let's just wrap it up and be done.
Okay, I think I heard wrap it up.
On 4 different platforms, John. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to restart this thing again before I get into the blue room. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Mr. Chick, again, thank you very much, and to everybody, those names going by, those who donate to this show, thank you very much for keeping us alive. We appreciate it tremendously. We will be back here again Thursday. I'm getting ready for this debate, and maybe by that time we'll have this sound thing fixed. In the meantime, put a smile on your face, give that shit away. I love you all for being a part of this family and for giving us shit. And that's what's all about. If y'all can hear me, say good night.
Good night,
John Wood.
I heard some rumbling, so I think that was a good night. So we will